George. This one for three, and that one falls. Smith with a screen on Barnes. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish. Jokic against Mahinmi. And he gets it to go. 1:49 left in the third quarter. That one falls. They've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Paul George with the steal. Driving inside.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Jokic. And that one's good. George. Softly drops in the floater. Outside, George bangs home the trifecta.
Figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by George, wide open. That's outside, George. And the Bulls, another three. It's George on the wing. Good on the shot. Outside, George. The three goes down. And now George puts up the three, connects again from distance.
You've got to embrace your role, and then you also have to understand how you...
Outside, George. That's in there. Conley with the assist since last outing. Fires from the wing. He's checked in for the Bulls. Paul George comes in for Devin Booker, and a change for Sacramento. Now, here is George. A 20-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
But neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Two open outside, George. And that one falls. And it's George finishing it off. Front iron. Here's George. Score the basket. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 11 points.
With all that talent.
Now, here's George. This game out 36 points for him. In the corner, George with it. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Bridges outside. Paul George with the steal. Bryant to the hoop, and it's George finishing it off.
He's looking at having a very big second half.
And Bridges against George. Shoots over Bridges, and the Bulls tack on two more.
All you need to know.
And then George with the jam.
Keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And here is Buddington. It's stolen by Dang. And now here comes Dang, leading the break from deep. George. Just 5 to shoot. Another three for Chicago.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Smith trying to break loose. And they are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting.
Are equally as important, if not more so.
And
a great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept high.
They've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting the shot. Outstanding.
jacks up a three, bangs home the trifecta. Young outside, over Dang, and it's blocked by Dang. Outside, George. And there's the drive. Takes a three, and there's Dang. It's stolen by Dang. George with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Outside, George. And a great assist by Booker.
And it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And they're getting
over KD. A nice shot by George.
Tom Thibodeau, as he talked with the team, now they've been happy.
Here's George. Plays it up and banks it in. Outside George. He drills the three. Here's George. Here's the three. And down goes the three. Smith sets the pick for George. Overweight. And that one's good. Outside, George. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 4. Jokic with the screen on Wade. Here's George. Look out! Yep, that one goes. Whiteside sets the pick for George. Gets it to go from part of the game. George with no one around. Very tremendous game he played against Dallas. Here's George. And it's Chicago scoring again. Pass to George. Fires the 3. And that one falls. Outside, George. Sinks the triple. Now here's Conley. From deep, George. And that one falls. Now here's Watson. He's guarded close. No problems knocking that one down. Pass to George to end the cold streak. And that one falls. And he converts the layup. Jordan against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched.
Now George. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior.
The rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 13. Cans it from outside, George. That's in. Outside, George. And that one falls. Pass to George. Over Cook. And there's Paul George, the rebound. Bulls trail by 11. Here's George. He gets it to fall. That makes it feeling it out. From deep. That one's in there. They double-team Curry. Here's Hansbrough. It's hauled in by the Bulls. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And he elevates for the slam dunk. George looking over the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Outside, George. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smith sets the pick for George. Shot clock at 5. And it's George finishing it off. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, averages nearly. Pass to George. From past the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there.
Rose kicks to George. Another 3 for Chicago. From three-point land, nothing yet going outside. George with the steal. They need this one, and it's Paul George with the finish. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Dang. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And George with the stuff.
There is
outside, George lets it go with the 3. Here's George. And it's Chicago scoring again. Out to the right wing. George with the steal. And Smith with the stuff. And George now top of the key. The 20-foot jumper, good.
Allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the
clock at 6. Smith on the wing. Nobody near George. Here's George after LeBron James's miss. Goes up on the wing. It's Chicago with another bucket. Scanning the floor. From deep, George. It's good.
And 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
Here's George. Baseline J on the way. Again, Smith with a screen on Varejao. Outside Rose. On the wing, George. It's good. Dang, a screen on Williams. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Jokic. George with no one around. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points. And here's Jokic. The 3 from George. 14-point game. Paul George with the steal. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And then Smith with the dunk. And George now top of the key. And the whistle blows. The screen on Rose. Collison dishes to Millsap. Stolen by Rose. Conley finds George.
Their position is, guys, I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so close at the foul line. And contact, getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Rose. George, that's a two-pointer. It's good. Outside, George hands it from downtown. Now here's Conley. Dirk Nowitzki able to get his shot to go. Fires the three. That's good for George. Pass to Jokic on the wing, George. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Wasted no time on that one. Pass to George. Takes the three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Smith with a screen on Waiters. And it's Rose penetrating. George with no one around. Another three for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight.
And here's George. Top of the key. Connects. The jumper drops.
Right there. Hustle hard.
To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by George. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. And George with the stuff. Hey, George from outside the arc. That's in. Pitch sets the screen for Rose. From deep, George got it. George. Here he goes. And it's George finishing it off.
Look at keeping an eye on how can we become better teams.
Now here is George. Following the miss by Griffin. Over Warren. And that one's good. So has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Buries it from three-point range.
And show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing.
Team. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them.
A 19-point game against Boston.
And equally.
Rush comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Teagan for Warren. For the Clippers. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Jordan.
Impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
George up top. 24 points for him. Count that. Outside, George. That's in.
For their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Outside for Bledsoe. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish. Udoka for three. Paul George grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Inside Conley. From deep, George. That's in there. On the wing, George. Defended by Griffin. Yep, it counts. Jokic with the screen on Warren. George. Oh, and there he puts it down!
Hamming it down like that, guys. I tell you what.
Now George. He got it again. Sensational.
First game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets that one.
I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam. It's George on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. 5 to shoot. And it's Smith finishing it off. Now, here's Jokic. One of the dependable scorers on the
dime for one. He's normally the one dropping down.
Stolen by George. And then George with the jam. Pass to George. Fires from deep. That's in there. Conley with
I know this guy expects more of himself.
the Cavaliers again can't hit.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
And it's Conley that time on the assist by George. To Hickson. Here's Gallinari. The rebound by Paul George.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Pass to George. Jokic sets the screen for George. And they come right back the quarter.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And George, here we go. And the shot is good. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside for George. Pulls it from 20. And that one, good.
Rock all year.
And here's George for 3. That one. Here's George. 3-point lead. Good. Howard with this screen on Durant. Here's George. And it's Paul George with the finish. Outside, George. And they come right back. LeBron James on the wing. 8 points for him. And Paul George, another three. George has got 30.
He's got a nice groove going right now from the perimeter.
Outside, George. That's good.
On big-time production from him at the offensive end.
George. And it's good, but hold on. The officials
Plays together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here. And
outside, George. Carries it from three-point range. Here's Rose. It's James. James buries the three. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. A shot by George. Wide open. Good. It's Dang. In the corner. George with it. Another three for Chicago. On the wing, George. And the three ball is good. Rejection by Smith.
He's always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after.
keep everybody pulling and working in the same direction. Don't get too high.
Pass to George. Shoots the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
In the single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship.
Bucket. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nobody near George. Outside, George. And the Bulls, another 3. 4. Here's George. It's good. Now Jokic with the screen on Fields. And George, here we go.
George can be so...
Pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, this
round after the loss to the Knicks in New York. Again, Chicago. The Bulls leading by 22. Here's George. That's in there. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the bucket is good.
rejecting shots, outstanding. And getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Game.
The 3 from George. It's good. The game moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just outside. George. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
In the corner, George with it. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that.
And good! There's another.
Catch.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out of that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it up.
In the corner, George with it. It's good. He averages nearly 12 points a game. George with the bucket.
Yes.
Conley outside, George. And that one falls. Shoots over Jennings. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. The screen on Jennings. In the corner, George with it. Yes. Now, here's Jokic. And here's George for 3. A shot by George. Connects again from distance.
Especially when you consider the star power both of these.
And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion. They grabbed their own miss. Randolph can't hit. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Booker throws it down.
That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And here's George for 3. Pass to George. And then jammed down. Averages nearly 12 points a game. It's good from long range. Now Conley. Nobody near George. High post. Pass to Robertson. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And it's Paul George with the finish. Pass to George. And it falls. Outside, George. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Clock at 6. Jokic pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And this is what...
Those kinds of mistakes tip the...
Good! Another from 3.
In that last...
Jokic against Turner. The shot by George. And again for 3.
And
on George. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Outside, George. Drops in the tray. George has got 12 points now in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now
Outside, George, beyond the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for George. And the layup falls. Outside, George. On the corner. And yes, it's good. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the wide open shot from Rose. And George with the stuff. Pass to George. A three. Cranes the three-pointer. Looking to end his cold spell.
tremendous timing on that block. Fantastic defense.
And another miss. Ooh, 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his team.
Kershaw is covered by Rose. Here's George, and then George with the jam. Jokic sets the screen for George. And it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the...
Outside Anthony, it's stolen by Rose. Lob pass to George, and George with the stuff.
What I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball.
Right side George. Lets it go, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.